Okay. I have tried so many times to start this vlog and I just can't seem to make it from point A to point B and see it to the end. So I've been working on a vlog from June. It's currently August 18th right now. And I was almost done with it. Just a few things I had to add, but I had to like learn them, which is what was slowing the whole thing down. So I've just decided to scrap it again and start over. So hi, welcome to my first vlog. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, and at this point it has just become a personal hurdle that I need to get over, just out of spite, because I just keep dropping this. So I'm gonna attempt to vlog. I've given myself a timeline of when I will be filming, or how many days I'll be filming, and then I've given myself a deadline of when to get it up. This will be a complete crap attempt at vlogging because it is my first vlog. Also, I have no video editing skills whatsoever. I'm literally learning it as I go. So I thought I would try and take you along with my day. I've got today and tomorrow to film. That's it. But it's fine. It'll be fine. So welcome. Another thing that's kind of kept me from vlogging is because the studio has just never been in pristine Instagram aesthetic condition. That is not my life. I live in a very tiny space. I share it with my husband. We have 2 bedrooms. One is the bedroom, one is the office studio space den. He works in the bedroom during the day and relaxes in here on his computer. And I work, create, and relax all in a 60-foot square foot space. So as you can see, I have a ton of sketchbooks underway as I'm preparing for my next launch. So my studio is a complete nightmare, and that's just reality. I want so badly to have one of those very Pinterest perfect spaces, but I just don't. And honestly, I feel like most people don't have that. So let's just be authentic in our most authentic selves and just go for it. Creativity at its finest. I have stuff everywhere. I really need to go through and just kind of like clean things and purge things, but this is the reality of my workspace like 80% of the time. And over here I have got sketchbooks underway. Oh my word. Last night I was working on the Owl Academy line, which they're much bigger sketchbooks, so I can't do as many at once as I can. This is my book press situation. I have a speedball stamp press that I use to hold things down, and the weight of it, because it's so heavy, actually works for, you know, laying on top to keep things weighted down, which is really nice. These are all sketchbooks that still have to go, still have to get worked on. They're organized by type. You'll see here, sketchbooks. And then up here, these are sketchbooks that are finished. That's merchandise. And these are sketchbooks that I have covers to and inner pages done, but I still have to assemble them with book cloth. This is also my Etsy space as well. You'll see I've got merchandise down there and then packing supplies down there. So yeah, and don't mind the clothes. Because Henry works from home and he works in our bedroom, there's a lot that I can't do in there during the day. So like laundry just has to hang out in here with me until I can actually go and put it away, because he is right in front of where all the laundry is at, most of it anyways. So yeah, this is the basic of where I work. I do everything in here, and it's a nightmare. Part of that is just because I have not had the time to be able to go through and actually organize things properly and purge things. That will be getting juggled while I'm prepping for the sketchbook launch. It is a work in progress. It is always a work in progress. We'll get there eventually. Good times. I'm gonna go now because I have to go work on some grocery shopping stuff and drop an order off the post office, and I will check in with you later. Okay, so it has been a few hours. I managed to budget. I went grocery shopping and dropped off an order at the post office, and I'm back home now. I put everything away. I'm going to probably try and make myself scarce because Henry needs to have lunch soon, so he needs to access to the kitchen on his lunch break. So I'm probably just gonna find some things to busy myself here for a bit. It's really hot. Sorry, it's not hot. It's warm though. So yeah, I'm probably gonna work on, sorry, shaky camera. I'm probably gonna work on trying to clean up some of this mess because it's just a work in progress and it is driving me nuts. So I'm gonna try and film a montage of that, but my video editing skills are still like zilch, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, once I clean up a little bit, then I'm gonna hopefully work some more on this stuff. That's really all I have going for today. Most of my creative process is going into the sketchbooks right now, which is totally fine. But then I'll be working on some Inktober prep. Probably just some note-taking today. But I'm excited. My patrons will be the first to know. In fact, I'm going to be starting Inktober early this year. So they'll be able to follow along, and then I will release it in October. Completely, information that no one asked for, but it is what is part of my life, so I'm going to include it. All right, let's do this. Okay, so it is a little while later. You saw me cleaning up this corner of the room. Now I gotta work on this corner of the room. Although working on this corner of the room really is dependent on how much work I get done on the sketchbooks. The sketchbooks are the hardest thing right now because they take up so much space. So you have like books and covers that are drying over here. There are more books and covers and that need to get glued, mini covers, and then we've got book cloth here that has to be cut and glued. And then these are the different stacks of sketchbooks that I have. So I have mixed media, black paper, and tan toned paper. And this is the hardest part. So working in a super tiny space means that every time I want to work over here, I have to shift all these things over here. And it's not the best arrangement, but it is what I have. It's been really kind of, I guess, sitting on my heart lately, just as I've been working in this tiny space, that it can be really easy to feel like, oh, I need to wait until I am ready, or I have the space, or I can do this efficiently. And the fact is, there will never be a perfect time. And I say this also as a reminder for myself, because I will say that I've been doing freelance, in entrepreneur work for the past, I think this is 2.5 years now. And sorry, my camera framing is new. I'm not used to it. Let me actually put you down real quick. Okay. My camera's a little tilted, but that's because my tripod's slightly broken, but it's fine. So one of the things that I've really been sitting on this last week a lot, as I am shifting this every time I go to work on the sketchbooks, and just realizing just how small of a space I live in, I look back at my 2.5 years of doing this full time, and I will tell you what, I have the time for this, but I don't have the time for this. And what I mean by that is there's never a perfect time. Shush. There's never a perfect time to start working on what you love or what you want to do. I remember working retail and having very little energy and motivation and inspiration, and I probably could have worked so much harder at making the time. And it's hard, but the thing I want to get across is that it is hard even when you have the time. even when you have the time to set aside to make art or to work on product or make something, you don't have the time. And I think the habit is more, I think the focus should be more, not so much on, you know, finding the time, but I think it's more about building the habit of carving out time in the busy schedule, even if it's just 10 minutes in a sketchbook or something like that. You know, it's different per person. It's really dependent per person. There's no one tried and true answer that works for everyone, but that's just it. There's no tried and true answer that works for everyone. And I think I just see a lot of people that can get really hung up, me being one of them, that can get really hung up in feeling like, I can't do this. I don't have the time for this. It's never going to get done. But the fact is that I have to make the time. Even doing this full time, I still have to make the time, because I can so easily get distracted with other things going on in my life. I am, you know, a wife, and I help with the house and everything like that. I had to spend the first half of my day, of my work day, running errands and getting things ready, so this way I could take some of the load off of Henry, who also works full time. So we both work full time, and my time is a little bit more flexible than his, so I need to like share that and pick up that workload and stuff, but it's still making the time. And you know, I'm tired at the end of the day, or midway through the day, I'm tired, and I'd maybe want to play Animal Crossing instead of going and working on sketchbooks that really need to get done. But it is just what it is, and if I don't make the time, even though I do this full time, it won't get done. And I think if I could go back to my younger self and tell her, find the time amidst everything, it will be worth it. I mean, I'm still here and I'm still doing this and everything now, but when I was working retail, it was really hard. So it's just been something I've been really wanting to voice as just kind of like my thoughts, but I feel weird kind of throwing that onto Instagram stories, and it just kind of feels a little odd. It might come up in a Foxcast on my Patreon. I do a Patreon podcast once a month or more on my Patreon. Haha. It is called the Foxcast because it is released in the Fox Den. My patrons came up with that name and I love it. This might be the place to share kind of just random thoughts like that. I've been having more of them, especially in regards to like artistic stuff, and this might be the place to share them. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start to shift this stuff over so I can work on the next round of sketchbooks. You're gonna hear the cat playing with a bag of marbles. It's actually kind of funny. This tripod is totally broken. It's all crooked. Well, I meant to work on vlogging yesterday, but the day started out awful, and I pretty much spent the day recovering from that. So it was not my ideal moment. I just have to, if I'm going to do this, I just have to remember to take the pressure off myself and not do everything for the vlog. But yeah, so I'm going to record for one more day. I've got a lot going on today. I have a live stream. Oh shoot, hang on. Hi! No, 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 mister. No, don't even. You went out? Okay, so that's done. I needed to post a Art Snacks in 20 poll for Instagram while it was still early, and I remembered. Yeah, I decided to actually do like an Art Snacks in 20 for the Art Snacks live stream I'm doing this month. I used to do them all the time for every week for 2 years, and since the live stream schedule changed, Art Snacks in 20 is not on the schedule anymore. But I figured I've been struggling with doing completed work in a limited time frame. I never used to before. Now I am. And I figured let's bring it back to the roots and just have some fun with it. So we're gonna have a nice chill Art Snacks in 20, old school Art Snacks in 20. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. I have a conference call today. I have to go drop off an order, and I still have to clean. I have to clean areas because I just found out that my brother and his wife are coming. I think it's just for tonight and tomorrow, but regardless, I need to clean up some spaces before they come. So I have a very busy day ahead of me. I'm gonna try and vlog what I can, but I feel like there's only so much I'll be able to vlog because, yeah, I don't know. I did manage to get some work on the sketchbooks done yesterday. I got the ones from the day before off the press, and I got some of the black text blocks. I do have some black sketchbooks coming with black paper, and I did get those on the press to get the basically so or glue the text blocks down, so they'll be more condensed. That, and I need to start working on book cloth. I actually had to go buy some book cloth. I needed some more colors. Well, I needed a restock, but then I found some extra colors. The laundry machine has been taken up with people who needed it sooner, so that could wait. It wasn't a super big priority in the time frame, so I let that go. But I might not get to the book cloth until Sunday or Monday at this point because of family coming into town, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm feeling really tired. Rue had me up at like 7, and I normally sleep till about 7:30. So it was just not the greatest of situations, but it is what it is. He's a hyper little guy, and he needs attention and activity, and yeah. So definitely woke up early. I've been feeling the itch to draw, but it's like in that raw energy place. I haven't been drawing, so I'm kind of rusty, and I kind of don't know how to channel it. So I might need to be taking some time to do that because my video game has not been enough for me right now. And I also do need to get some Patreon stuff going because I still haven't sent out the Patreon mailers, and I really would like to do that. I would have liked to have done it last week or beginning of this current week, but life just doesn't work that way. So I will probably do that. It'll be a nice busy work thing to do while I have family in town, and get that knocked out and out of the way. What else is going on? Not much. My studio is still a nightmare. I kind of anticipate it will be until I get the sketchbooks out because they take up a lot of space, both like pre-production, during production, and post-production. Post-production is not as long because, well, at least it wasn't that as bad last time because they sold out really fast. So I was able to move them all out really quick. Also, I anticipate this sketchbook launch to go a lot smoother regardless of how many sell because I have a Rollo printer. Last year when I sold 30 sketchbooks, I had to go up and down the stairs for every single order to get the label off the printer. I wore my legs out, my feet cramped so bad, it was awful. But now I have a lovely Rollo printer, and it is in the studio, so it's just there, and I'm hoping to make it a lot better. But yeah. Anyways, that is what I have going. I'm gonna try and record when I can. Right now I have to go to prepare an order to take to the post office because that needs to go out today. And preferably before all of my time-sensitive stuff happens. So, yeah. Anyways, I will check in with you in a bit.
Contouring, start with the nose, somewhat similar to the distance from my nose to my mouth, which is called the philtrum, or snot duct, as I like to call it. And I have a very robust. Elizabeth Olsen is one of the only actresses that I've ever seen that has that as well. Slash very, very, very light red is probably not a nice note that accepts her country music. I feel like the solution to that would be
I did it. I organized my finances like a true adult. Oh, good. I actually have the camera angle propped up with a highlighter. All the new quirks and movements and everything for quirks and movements? Perches and angles. There we go. Perches and angles for your camera while vlogging. I now understand the struggle. I had to turn the light on because it is so overcast that I could barely see. And I don't like to use this light if at all possible, but sometimes it's just inevitable. So great, the financial part is done. Now on to everything else. I got distracted on my phone. I really don't want to organize the rest of this paper shenanigans. I swear, organizing paper miscellaneous stuff is one of the banes of my existence. Anyone else?
And then for the bodice, I got 100% black linen, 2 yards of it.
All of my book cloth that needs to go into the laundry. And still more. Okay, so I finished up with my conference call. I didn't want to record any of that because obviously it is a conference call. It is not my information. I don't want to be that person. But it's done, and I think I took care of. I have one thing to make on the computer, but then I'm gonna work on some sketchbooks and get some more on the press before the live stream starts. It's currently 1:11, 11 after 1, whichever you prefer. And my live stream happens at 4 o'clock today, Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Time. Ah, nose is itchy. Oh gosh. Ah. Anyways, I'm gonna go take care of some sketchbook stuff, because I only have, depending on what I need to glue and press, I only have a limited number of presses and or space. So I have to do it one step at a time, which is fine. It's actually coming along, I think. I think it's coming along pretty well. So I'm gonna go do that, like I keep saying I'm going to, and I will check in a bit. got 2 text blocks with end pages and 2 sets of covers on the press for gluing, and those will dry. There was technically a 3rd one in that lineup, but I am tired. Oh, sorry, shaking camera. I am tired. I woke up really sore today and I'm not sure why, so it's been like really difficult to move around and stuff, and I can just feel like my hips giving out a lot quicker. So maybe it's a good thing that I only have limited presses to be able to do things on, because it forces me to really pace myself. And I think looking at it in chunks, I've divided up all the different types of sketchbooks, so like mixed media, Tantone, black paper, yada yada, and I've been just kind of like working my way through those. I think if I'm doing the smaller ones, I can get about 4 at a time on a good day. Today was only 2, and if it's bigger, like the Owl Academy ones, more to come on that later, then I can only do 2 max, because they're so large. They're double the size of what all the rest of them are. But it's good. I think I'm going to take a break before I have to get ready for the art snack stream and get some cereal, because that's a nice reward I let myself have. I'll check in with you later.
Hi, my loves. Good morning. So, fingers crossed everything goes.
Okay, so I was taking a break to just chill and watch Frannerd's latest summer vlog, which is really nice to catch up on. And I was making the tags for the art snack stream, so I just needed a couple of new ones. It's now time for me to go get ready for the art snack stream. I will I will try and check in afterwards, but the vlog might be coming to a close soon. So, yeah, anyways, just picking out my supplies. Yeah, anyways, cool. I will hopefully check in with you after the stream.
I mean, between today and tomorrow, I have to record the podcast letter for Patreon and film the Patreon Q&A. It's a very heavy Patreon content day, if I can. What I'm already probably watched last week. And there was another thing I had to do. Oh, film the PO Box unboxing channel, because I'm having the thought that I'm advertising my patron and I'm spamming you to be my patron. Or I haven't actually.
Okay, let's try this again. My memory card and my camera is full, so I'm vlogging from my phone here. I just came back from opening some mail with my husband, and he's off work now, and just finished with the live stream stuff not long ago. These are the results of the little quirky houses. A little fairy house right here, and a little pumpkin house. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's been a while since I've done an Art Snacks and 20 challenge on stream, and it was just a little taste of nostalgia right there, which was really nice. It was also just kind of really great to get into that kind of flow state, I don't know, for stream work. It's been a while, but it was really good. And yeah, these were, by the way, were made on recycled craft paper found in fabric squares that I got from Walmart. I decided to reuse them. I have like a whole stack of them because I needed more book cloth, and I thought, let's be multifunctional. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this vlog out here I feel like I have enough footage over the course of, it's been 3 days, but it's only been 2 days of filming. So hopefully I can get this vlog up in a timely manner and actually start this vlogging journey after 2 years. I will conquer this beast, I will. Anyways, if you made it to the end, thank you so much for hanging out and watching my very crap attempt at vlogging. And I hope you enjoyed. Thank you, huge shout out to my patrons for enabling me to be able to work on content that I can share. So their support, I wouldn't be able to do it without them. Yeah, thank you so much for joining, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.